Okay, we'll see how this goes. This is my first time trying to stream both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. My computer and my internet connection might explode. So expect some speed bumps, I think. Let's turn down the sound a little bit. That's a little bit loud. You probably hear me better. Um, yeah, so first time streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully that is smooth on both channels. Hopefully that's yeah, that's not looking too smooth at the moment. We'll see how this goes. This might be a stream for me talking to myself or not. We'll see. So since last time, I've got some of my furniture set out in the hangar here. Make it a little more lived in. Got the show posters from a few years ago up. Well, some of the anniversary plushies or stuffed animals or whatever those things would be considered, I guess. So today is the final day, I guess, for DefenseCon. The final push, the finale. Go out with a bang. Today and tomorrow is the last days to get in and take advantage of the. Well, I don't know if the free flies ended today, but the ship show and the free rentals from the DefenseCon are today and tomorrow. So when I bought the UTV, the paint description kind of made it seem like it was going to be more of a darker brown, kind of a rustic color, and it ended up looking kind of gold or brass, which is a little bit more shiny than I care, but I guess that is what it is. Although I discovered, you can actually open the front hood to access some of the components. I think that's kind of neat. Nice touch. And oddly enough, it also has a gas cap. I think it's kind of odd. Let's see. There we go. I can see channels a little bit better, rearranging things. Like I said, this is the first time trying to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Don't know how well my internet connection is going to handle this. Hopefully it's going somewhat smooth, although it may have froze up on Twitch, possibly. Uh-oh. So if it's locked up over there, wait. Okay, it was paused for some reason. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so um, like I was saying, the today and tomorrow is the last day for the Defense Con Star Citizen event. Um, so it's going to be the last couple days to be able to try any of the ships that they have there for free. Uh, these are some of the vehicles I set out in my persistent hangar and furniture to kind of make the place look a little more lived in. Had a little bit issue yesterday with the fabricator. Oh, looks like I might still have an issue. The elevator's closed at the moment. Let me see if I can get that to fire up. Will it work today? Does not appear so. Elevators. That elevator, anyway, on this server, not looking great. So over at the planet Ignis in the Pyro sector, I was able to find some post-apocalyptic looking gear, looking sharp, like sand people or something. What is all right? Health is good. Well, let's go take a look, see if they updated anything with the Defense Con show floor. It's bound to be a little bit laggy here with the everybody showing up to check out everything. Population is going to be a little bit high, I imagine. Nice sunglasses. Nice shades. But I'll try to bear with the lag. Pardon me, excuse me. Don't want to run anybody over. Whoa, I'm out of nowhere. Excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me. Oh, there's a train. Will I make it? Run. And I made it. Yeah, the trains run on a timer, so I had to wait a couple minutes. Ooh, yeah, everything's kind of rendering. Stand clear of the doors. Very nice view. Nice sunny day on Arcor, the planet Arcor. Everyday heroes. The Bevic Convention Center. We have arrived. Cool armor. Let's take the helmet off. Why not? I'm not a Mandalorian. Hey, you guys are all crowding the refreshment center.
Hi. How's it going?
Some smolts. Don't mind if I do. How's it going? Great day for a convention, huh? Yeah. And I don't see... What? No trash receptacles? Wait, I think I might have found one. It looks a little bit full though. I don't think it's gonna... We'll try. Um, hey, it worked. Trash disposed of. I'm doing my part.
Hi.
Just taking my time. How's it going? Just standing around on the signs. Nothing to see here. It's a little bit slow. Whoa. There we go. Lots of merch. T-shirts and hats. Power to the people. Alright. To the convention hall. Hey, Zen. How's it going? Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you get feeling better. Well, congrats to him. The server is going good for the most part, although the freight elevator in the hangar is kind of giving me some issues at the moment. So I stopped by the convention center for before getting to some salvaging. Hopefully, its stream is going smooth. I'm trying on YouTube at the same time. Wow, everybody's at the rental kiosk today. Holy crap. That's probably the most I've seen at one time standing at the rental kiosks. Oh, even over on this side too. Yeah, usually when I come here, it's like maybe one or two at the most, but not like 12 or so. One, two, three. Okay, 11. No, there's 12. Yeah, 13. Okay, yeah, 13. Yeah, today and tomorrow is the last day for DefenseCon. Everything's supposed to be available from the past week or so. I checked the website and it kind of reflects that. No, nothing, no new surprises it seems so far. As far as ships available, I was hoping that the Holby or Argo Moth would make a return, but maybe after DefenseCon's over. The Pit Bowl. Yeah, I don't know. I think they need to add more guns. Doesn't have enough guns. The Dragonfly. They should give an award for the ugliest ship in show. The Clipper. Hello on YouTube. Hopefully. Cutlass steel? Oh. I was thinking the whole time it was just a Cutlass black, but I guess because of the paint job, maybe? Medium fighter, medium troop transport. Hopefully the game music is not too loud and able to hear me okay. Oh, it has two guns on the side. Huh. VTOL engines. Oh yeah, definitely a troop transport. Lots of seating for 20, perhaps. Well, seating for 18. Ooh, that's a little bit choppy. Turret seat. The bunks. This is modules, maybe? Oh, it's storage. Ship storage. Two of them. I think there's a gun in the back even. Huh. Got 5 guns at least. Well, 6 if you count the one up on top for cover fire. When you're dropping off and picking up troops. Big guns. Of course, the ironclad. There's the assault version. Basically like a mobile base. Has so many guns and turrets. It's got tractor beams on top, on the front, and inside. There's also a turret on the inside. And it has the ability to refuel and repair vehicles inside the cargo bay. But of course, right now it's kind of broken because the command module likes to automatically and randomly undock when in flight. I suppose I have to use the ladder since the ramp is over the air over there. Up we go. A little bit of a walkway here. So, yeah, kind of big space. Got catwalks on either side. There's, it's kind of interesting. There's also elevators in the corners. This controls the roof cargo hatch. It's one of the elevators. If you go through here, you can either go up here. There's a turret for one of the guns, but on the base version, you go that it's a tractor beam remote turret. This has drop seats up here. Now, yeah, they replaced drop seats. Now, on the basic version of the Ironclad, there's actually in this section animal pens of some kind, or possibly makeshift jail cells. Not for those unruly crew members, I suppose. There are quite a few of those in the verse. So over here on the assault version, this is how you get up to the roof. Walk around up on top. A little bit of a walkway up here, and then these are the actual torpedo tubes that open up. They fire vertically. Oh, nice fireworks. And you can kind of see the command bridge for handling the remote turrets up there, but that doesn't actually fly the ship. You have to fly the ship from the command module on the side. That enclosed area right here is one of the main internal elevator for the ship. Oh, you don't hear the game at all? Well, that's interesting. Let's see. Can you hear? Oh. Let me try turning it up a little bit, I guess. Can you hear the game better now? Beacon system. Yeah, I set up different audio channels in OBS so I can control the game separately. At least that's the theory. Nice. We're back inside the ship. So back inside. Yeah, so that goes up to the remote turret area. This is air dock. Air docks to for the docking collar. Got some suit lockers that don't work currently, and gun racks. I think this is engineering. Yeah, this is engineering. Mandatory fire extinguisher. Your engineering panel. It's pretty robust network there. Yeah, one of the bugs that the Ironclad has is there are dead zone pockets where people can unfortunately suffocate. And part of the reason is if you notice, life support is critical because it's not getting enough power to the life support system to provide life support to all of the areas. So I'm guessing one of the ways that they're going to try to fix that life support bug, not having life support in certain areas, is to, I guess, trick the system into thinking that there's more power to those areas so that the life support can work effectively for the whole ship. Everybody wants to breathe high quality O2. A lot of detail. So, alright, covered engineering. Oh yeah, let's go over a little bit, a little window view inside the internal cargo bay area. Take the stairs down to cargo, or you can go ladder up to operations. Yeah, operations is in here. Got several remote turrets that handle everything from the external turrets to the internal turret gun. Which is a nice feature. If somebody breaks in, infiltrates your cargo bay, you can still remove the threat. Open cargo bay. Oh, huh, interesting. You can't turn the power on. See if I can. This is top turret. Without the power, I wonder if you can even enter the internal turret. This terminal kind of reminds me of Cypher's station in the Matrix. All I see is brunette, blonde, redhead. That's the other external turret. Interesting. I think this one is the internal tractor beam. Turn the power on that one. Oh, no, this is the internal, yeah, it's the internal turret gun. The internal tractor beam's over here. Somewhere, well, maybe this one doesn't have an internal tractor beam. Because it's not the cargo variant. that's that. This ship has a lot of turrets. Another gun turret. Huh. Wonder if this one is also. Yep. Okay, so apparently the assault version has 0 tractor beams. The base version, cargo version, has 3 remote tractor beam. Interesting. This is the elevator. This should be. Oh, okay. Yep. Take the elevator to command mod. Yeah, we need to fix that little step right there. But before going to command module, though, they have an owner's cabin, which, by the way, has its own security camera. Got your bunk. It also has. Where is that? Got a couch. I don't see. Oh, there we go. Wait. Is this it? There we go. Yeah, blast shield for the owner's cabin. Which I think is interesting that the operations section back there didn't have a blast shield, but you got one for the owner's module. You got the personal storage, chair. Activate to swing around, and of course that's your camera view. The security camera outside their door. Oh, they on this showroom version floor they don't have it, but there's actually a cigar there that you can pick up. But apparently it's to they didn't want any loose items floating around, I'm guessing. For showroom vehicles. Wait, does this have a yeah, the blast door on this side. Go through here to the command mod. Of course, that's where it connects to whenever it docks or undocks. You got your pilot and co-pilot. Well, gunner seat. My bad, not co-pilot. Power works here. Wonder if I can undock. Yeah, of course they disabled it here. They need to disable the docking ability on the regular version that everybody has right now until they get that bug worked out. Would be nice. Would be nice. Then down here is the engine. There's the engineering terminal here. You control the For the command module engineering. Interesting. There's a couple bunks, some modules, suit lockers. That is the tractor beam. And the ship exit. And your bathroom, of course. Huh. Wonder what's supposed to go there. Close your toilet. You need to use the shower portion. There's no, usually there's like a shampoo shelf with your, I guess if you had something you could put on that shelf. Let's see if I'm able to even get up. It's a long ways down. Will the ladder reach? Oh, nope. And, oh! That was a rough landing. Surprised I didn't die from that. Oh, I took a pretty good chunk of my health though. Watch that first step, it's a doozy. Pretty good landing gears. The detail. Lots of ground. Oh, there's the bottom turret. Serious work demands a serious ship. So they claim. That's hilarious. When the special delivery you have to make is a full-blown incursion, you need the Drake Ironclad Assault. It says the fabrication bay that they'll be adding. It's not in yet, but there is a couple of locations that are in theory going to be where the fabricator might be able to be installed. Some people have theorized that it'd probably be right here in this area, like either there or one of these two open module spots. That's probably too narrow, but maybe there or there. Interface right there. Hard to say. You know, it still has, okay, these black pads, see how they're black compared to these cargo grids? These are where you actually park your vehicles on in order to be able to repair or refuel them. Which I think, oh, somebody closed the hatch. Must be another tourist on board. So it kind of telescopes in and out. But as you can see, it only comes back to about here. So part of these pads are kind of under overhang. Makes it kind of difficult to get some ships on the pads because of that. I kind of think they need to move the pads more forward. This whole thing physicalized, or am I going to fall through the ramp? Hey, I didn't fall through the ramp. Pretty cool pyro. There's the Corsair. We can go out this side, perhaps. Exit ship. Hey, I didn't fall 2 stories. And I lived. What is... just some random seating, I guess. Guess the dancer's on a break. Coffee break. Here's the Corsair. Beautiful ship. Can I open the ramp? Oh, it already was open. Let's try that again. Alright. Engineering. A bit of lag there. You got your living quarters or crew quarters. You have a cafeteria, chow hall, mess hall area, a bathroom. See, they got shampoo and a toothbrush. Although I don't think you're supposed to use the shampoo for toothpaste. Might need some toothpaste. So, get some hand soap in there. Vettoretti? Okay. Elevator. Got turret seats and the pilot and co-pilot seats. Now I think my theory is since they don't have the little spinny Drake fan. Well, yeah, they do. It's right there. There it is. So tiny. I was gonna say maybe they considered this the spinny fan, but no need because they got it right there. Oh yeah, captain's quarters. Component modules are locked. Oh, air dock. Suit locker, gun racks. The, docking collars. Alright. Head back towards the front. Might be able to get a decent hauler for a couple days. Let's see. No raft. Is there a C2? C2. Rent that for sure. There's the Aegis ships. Gladius. Wait, what's the oh, that's the Gladius Valiant variant. Wait. Well, now I'm confused. Which one did I just rent? Okay. Not sure what the difference is between those two, the Gladius Valiant and the Gladius. The Hammerhead. Huh. Oh wow, I didn't know they had the Herald originally for rent. The Herald is meant to be kind of like a data hauler basically, which is not in the game right now, but one thing it does provide is it is the fastest non-racing ship that you can fly in the verse at the moment. It is super fast, especially if you upgrade the modules, components. There's a Corsair. There's the Vulture. Cutlass Blue. Caterpillar unfortunately has the same command module bug at the moment. Oh. Cutter Scout. Of course, there's the Ironclad. Shiv. Some of the Kruger's small fighters. Mirai. Huh. There's the Max. It's a decent hauling ship. Although the center cargo pad that drops down is a little bit awkward to load stuff into. There's the new M80. heavy fighter. It's pretty fast. Oh, they didn't add the Polaris to rent. On RSI Day, they had the Polaris able to be rent, but you can't rent the Polaris now. That's curious. And a little Terrapin medic ship, huh? Red turtle. I almost bought a anvil or the anvil, the Avenger Warlock because of the intercepting ability, but from what I have read, it's not as good as some of the other interceptors or interdiction ships. Heard that the Saber is pretty good. But I wonder what the difference between the Saber and the Saber Comet is. The Firebird, I think, is just like this base Saber, but uses a lot of missiles, I think. If anybody knows the difference between the Aegis Saber and the Saber Comet, I greatly appreciate any info. Very nice. Very nice. Let me check the map again. This is kind of the layout where they have the different ships in at the show for everybody to check out. No changes there. That's the same ships they've been showing during this week's or the past week's event. No Bit of a delay there.
While this year's party is only getting started, it's never too early to get a glimpse at what's ahead. Mark your calendars now. At DefenseCon 2957, Drake will unleash...
One moment.
While this year's party is only getting started, it's never too early to get a glimpse at what's ahead. Mark your calendars now. At DefenseCon 2957, Drake will unleash the Kraken. While this year's party is only getting started, it's never too early to get a glimpse at what's ahead. Mark your calendars now. At DefenseCon
I'm back. You know, that reminds me, I probably should, if I decide to keep doing these streams, I should probably create like a BRB screen. I don't think I've set one of those up yet. That Kraken though, it's going to be a massive ship. No doubt about it. It's going to have its own, I don't know if anybody else watched any of the live stream that they did about it, but it's going to have its own tram system inside the ship. It'll be so massive, you have to have a train to get around. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Just have a seat. How's everybody doing today? But hope everybody's doing good. See some people leaving their hangars. We are near the spaceport.
Now arriving.
All the DefenseCon signage, banners everywhere. Of course, those will be going away in a couple days. Pretty fancy helmet you got there, dude. Interesting. Those are Stitcher pants, I believe. Don't recognize the helmet though. Pretty cool helmet. I wonder if by chance they changed the list of vehicles that you can, or ships you can rent in the normal rent shop. Now, I wish they had a C2 or a, well, I don't even see anything from Argo. Can you rent a, nope, can't rent a reclaimer. Interesting. Oh, I wonder, can you rent, no, can't rent a Drake, Vulture. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of people in this area. Woo, a little bit of lag there.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Walk by.
That's good command module.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Just
system.
throw caution
Vehicle
to the wind.
selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
See how quick the command module undocks. Hello, elevator. Thank you very much. Come on, I got them. Alright, going to a large. Large hangar. Okay, this is the basic cargo variant of the Ironclad. Not the assault version at the DefenseCon show floor. Hey, I wonder if the fabricator's working. It'd be hilarious if I can pull out the fabricator from this large hangar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, what do you know? That worked. So I wonder... No, I don't want to shoot it. I wonder if I can... Yeah, I can pick it up. See if I can put it on the ship in one of those component spots. Right. Stay there, don't fly off. Yes. Well, there we go. Opening the ramp. Whoa. Yeah, I've done it. Flip it upside down. Let's turn it around. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Since they're saying it's supposed to come with one, we can kind of measure the space or compare the space. This thing's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Whoa! I don't see the other module section was open on the other assault version. I don't think this thing's going to fit unless they make a shorter version to fit in that spot. Now, of course, I mean, if you want to, you can just take one with you and put it on the cargo grid or anywhere really in the ship. Flip this around. Can we move this back a little bit, maybe? As far as that, probably still go back further, surely. That's as far back as you can go to the bulkheads. Alright, so there's a fabricator. 100,000 credits on the in-game market. I guess you can dismantle items. Ooh, that's interesting. Can I select things from the station, I wonder? What? I'm not even... Since I'm here in the hangar, it can select things from the local storage. Let's see if I... where will it put this stuff? I wonder. Put it in the freight elevator, I wonder? Let's try it out. Dismantle. Oh, it's working. Did it just spit it out? Where'd it go? Is it? Well, I thought maybe it would. I think you put stuff on there, you can locally have stuff dismantled, but maybe it put it in the station inventory. Interesting. What if I choose craft? Are these the... Oh. These are the blueprints that I own, I guess. moss camo core. Requires tungsten, azlerite, and stellaron. Iron. Oh, excuse me. Hephaestonite. Huh, how about these helmets? Auratite and azlerite. Okay, so what happens if I want to know what happens to the other stuff that I recycled, because I recycled one of these. Oh, completed. Okay. Location inventory. Okay, so apparently it's in the station inventory. Well, let's find out. Out the door. What? That was weird. Open. Open. Excuse me, pardon me. So the ambient sounds of that ship. Alright, see if it shows up here. It's at the bottom. Oh, yep, there it is. Iron, copper, Saturix? 500 quality. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, that's one way you can get some extra materials if you loot stuff and just bring it to your fabricator to dismantle. If you're needing some specific materials for crafting. Probably not worth trying to resell. It's a small amount of resources. Oh, you can choose to machine grid or location inventory. Okay. Interesting. No, I don't want to do that. That. I don't need any of those. I'm gonna scrap them all. This tab shows in progress. It doesn't show anything. Flashy lights going on. Kind of sounds like a old desktop printer. Alright. Work order is completed. Wait, do I have 2 of those backpacks? I do. Oh, you can get a house right out of those things. Well, you know what that means? Well, scrap that. Wonder if I got any other extras. No. So that's the only other items that I have that I could dismantle. That completed pretty quickly. Interesting, you can parkour over the rail. Ooh, and I stubbed my toe apparently. Got nicked. Let's see. Corindum, azurite. Anything else new? There's this iron and copper. Oh, there's some Saturix. Wow. Okay. That went pretty well. I'm guessing that's fireworks going off that I'm hearing. Although I did see there was some overlap last night between my hangar and somebody else's, and I guess somebody's ship was stuck underneath the landing pad in the cargo or the hangar area, and they were trying to shoot their way out. So there was laser blasts coming up out of my floor. That was exciting. Oh, there's 2 pages. Field recon suit legs. P4. I thought, oh, that's interesting. What if I have 1 CSU, takes 2 CSU, SE. Do not have enough for that. Can I even make a magazine? Nope, don't have any fest tonight. What about a helmet? No need. Man, it's a D. Or an Orotite or Dorotite. What it would take. So I imagine since these are highlighted red that it just kind of tells me up front that I don't have enough materials to craft those. Interesting. So, so do I? Yeah, I didn't have my helmet on. Let's put the helmet on. make item fabricator. Somebody was theorizing last night in global chat that to avoid the command module undocking bug is to try to get out of the pilot seat immediately after engaging quantum. I don't know if that's really possible considering how fast the bug usually happens for me. But I am willing to give it a shot for science. For science. Alright. Back up the ladder. Close everything up. You know, there's a lot of rooftop switches for the rooftop to close. I kind of wish they would have done the same thing for the front ramp instead of having to go all the way up here. Raise the ramp. So you notice there's no black pads on the floor like the Assault. This is all cargo grid here. No repair sections. Here's the main elevator. Going to the command module. Which sometimes this area causes players to suffocate because of that life support issue I mentioned. Alright, back on board. Alright, let's fire it up. I usually set my vertical thrusters around 20%. Seems to work better. Oh boy, not a good start. It's supposed to, the camera view is supposed to be centered on the main hull, not the command module. It's not a good start. So it's supposed to be kind of behind that center top engine where the camera view is supposed to be, not behind the command module when you're docked. I think we're clear. Alright. Where we go? Kind of similar to the reclaimer, you want to have kind of a shallow descent or ascent angle. It will take forever to leave atmosphere if you try to go up too steep. Oh, what the landing gears? Did not raise completely. speed up things a little bit. Of course, remember this is the freight cargo hauling variant, not the assault. It still has torpedo tubes and a few gun turrets. It's like a warehouse with a rocket engine strapped to it. Yeah, about 108 meters per second. And with the afterburners, I don't think it goes like a little bit faster, but 175, 180. Yeah, about 195. Okay, let me see if I can set a route to Bahini Point. Or try to. That's interesting. Okay. Try to manually reduce speed. I have no flight control. What's going on here? Okay. Try getting out of the seat. See, but you can't reach over and hit the quantum button when you're standing here. The red light's flashing is not a good sign because it's not supposed to do that during normal use. That's 2 red flags. Then it's already bugging. See, can I move? Alright, I can move my ship now. Let's see. Traveling pathway. There's Bahini Point. Alright, I'm going to try hitting quantum and jumping out of the seat right away. Well, these small hops don't usually cause the undocking bug. Then I need to pick a spot further away. Maybe. I don't even see my radar in the center. Is my radar even on? Yeah. Weird. That's good. Let's see. Well, what is that? I wonder if it's claiming that I've already undocked from my hole. I don't want to. Okay, that's a short hop again. I want to go to a longer distance hop. Something in the Gigamama range, not the Megamama. Well, try and line up to another station point. There's somebody else in orbit. Where'd I go? It's not showing me the ship. Well, there's. Oh, here's. Wait. What station is that? Okay. Well, I guess I'll try. Guess I'll try Walla. Walla's not far from our core. Oh, yep, there it goes. And we've undocked.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
We're flying around. Am I even close? Wow, that wasn't even a big jump. Can I even see it? Or is it done yeeted off to the ether? Looks like it's Gonski. It's not close enough to target. Wait, there it is. See if it'll let me lock onto it.
Shield system offline. Shield
Quantum will not start.
Shield system online. Shield system offline.
Wow. Hmm.
Shield system offline. Shield system. Shield system offline.
Let's see. There we go. I had to manually turn it back on.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay. So where is it? Where is it floating? Well, huh. Says it's still.
Quantum drive is now on. Warning, you are leaving the safe zone. Quantum drive is now off.
Huh. I think I just got repoed out of my ship. Possibly.
Shield system online.
Well, that's what that message usually means, is you get teleported when it says you've been relocated, but because it let me kind of teleport through the planet a little bit there. Ship is not responding.
Shield system online.
Seems like the ironclad is even more broke than it was a few days ago. Engines don't seem to be.
Engines. Engines online.
Well, see if we can even see the ironclad hull. We were supposedly, you know, I think we're actually like inside the planet. Because that looks part of Area 18. Might be why we're not able to move. Well, that's interesting. So ship can't move. They relocated my whole command module, I guess. Get out of the seat. Yeah, it says the ironclad, I guess, is over there, drifting away, 86 kilometers. Huh. That's unfortunate. Let's take my helmet off. I don't, I make it a habit not to backspace unless I'm actually glitched. Kind of glitched, but I think I'm just gonna have my character do a manual backspace. Because I mean, it kind of seems like I'm out in space, so it might suffocate. But no guarantee, you might end up just floating forever. Where's the life support? Let's see what happens. I turn the this command module connector. Engineering. What's this? Docking connector. So I think, let's see. And that's off. Turn that off. Okay, life support's completely off. I believe the ship is possibly still moving a little bit. But if we were in space, then my character would start suffocating. Since I've turned off all the life support. Lights off. No. But since we're not suffocating, then that makes me think that we're not. Space. So if I go outside the ship, they were probably actually inside half the planet. So, which means I would probably just float forever and ever and ever. Interesting. That is probably the worst bug that I've encountered for the ironclad yet. So just to be, as I got my helmet off, definitely, yeah, see the ship was still moving. So now I'm falling into the void. Yeah, not in space. Oh, for a minute there I thought I'd respawn. Running into quite a bit of lag falling through this void. Yep. I wonder if it's trying to load the med center is why it's hitting these lag spikes. It's almost like it's loading resources. I'm sure on the stream it probably looks like the game is, or the stream's frozen. I'm sure it looks like the stream is frozen. That is a lot of lag. Oh, something? Maybe? Possibly? No, it looks like it's still lagging a lot. Yeah, Area 18 was probably not the best location choice to try to test out flying the Ironclad again. Wow. I think it may have actually crashed the game. Oh. Okay. Alright, yeah, that completely crashed the game. try to restart. One moment. Definitely have to expect these kinds of setbacks when you're dealing with the alpha. Okay. We're back to loading. All right. Progress. So has anybody else purchased any ships during the event? I know the Ironclad definitely did not make a good example of itself. It looks great, but does not fly great. But yeah, I don't make it a habit to backspace out of any situation for any kind of convenience. The only time I use that is if I'm actually stuck in a glitch or something. So I was fully willing to wait out that glitch until, looks like I might be still falling through space. Getting relocated. Oh, well, that happened. Relocated me into a med bed, I guess. I think I'm good on testing out the Ironclad more until they upload a patch or something for that that dude. I'm alive for the moment. Man. Yeah, Area 18 is still lagging. Probably for a few more days within the center of the city. Oh, oh yeah, resync. There we go.
Okay, step back. There are other people waiting.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, head to the exits.
Sorry, it's a bit outside my area of expertise.
Oh, well, I make it and I made it. Made it. Back to the spaceports. Here we are. All right. Man.
Thank you for visiting Arcon, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
Okay. Made it back to the spaceport. This is where I'm going to end this stream today. It was just kind of a short stream to test out being able to multi-stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Feel free to give me a follow here on Twitch or also on YouTube if you want to
And on Arcon,
see any more future streams. Just let me know, or if you liked it, or if you have any suggestions for it, because I am brand new. It's on my second stream so far. Appreciate everybody who stopped by to hang out. Hope everybody has an awesome day.